Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Today we are going to start a new chapter. Before revealing the name of the chapter, I would like to start with an important concept in it. Right? See, by observing these lines, you might have known. What does it indicate? For example, here it is positive x-axis, this is negative x-axis, I am taking as x dash. Positive y-axis, this is negative y-axis, I am taking y-axis, means y dash. This is a graph paper in which you see the xy plane, right? Here we can mark different points. Here I am taking first one, second one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Here on y-axis also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here let us give the labeling as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Here on y-axis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here I am taking a point. First point I am taking as here. This is the point. Suppose I name it as A. This point I am naming it as A. And here this is the other point I am taking. This point I am naming it as B. Right? Now here what is the corresponding value of x-axis? Corresponding value of x-axis is 3. So for A, corresponding x value is 3. Same way corresponding y value is 2. So it is A 3, 2. Same way for B, corresponding x value is 6. And corresponding y value is 4. So it is B 6, 4. Here what is the name of this 3? What do we call the 3? 3 is called x coordinate, 2 is called y coordinate, 6 is called x coordinate, 4 is called y coordinate. The common one is coordinate. Coordinate. Now here I am going to find the distance between these points A and B. I want to find the distance between A and B. So for that I would like to take help of a theorem. The theorem comes if we make it this one as a right angle triangle. Now here for finding the distance between A and B, here I made it a right angle triangle. Let us take this point as suppose C. I am taking this point as C. So here what is this ABC? ABC is a right angle triangle, right? In this for finding AB, a theorem is to be used. The name of the AB is hypotenuse. The theorem is nothing than Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem is mostly used in geometry. So here this coordinates I am going to link with geometry. So today we are going to start chapter number 7, that is coordinate geometry. Let us come back to the particular concept. Here you see A 3, 2, B 6, 4. So let us keep these values aside for a while. So here I am taking the values as A 3, 2 and B 6, 4. Right? Now here you come back to the particular example. Here can we guess what is the ordinates of, what is the value of, ordinate means x coordinate and y coordinate. So here what are the corresponding values of x and y for C? C for C, here for the point C, corresponding x value is 6. So it is 6, corresponding y value is 2. So it is 6, 2. C is 6, 2. Now for finding AB, that is hypotenuse, we need the other two sides. measurements of other two sides. Here you see, can we say what is the distance between B and C? B and C distance. Here you see, this is at the second point. C is at the second point. For example, just imagine that from the origin O, C is at a distance of 2 units. Same way, B is at a distance of 4 units. C is there at a distance of 2 and B is the distance of 4. Now can you say what is the distance between B and C? That is nothing but 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. So the distance between B and C is 2 units. Right? Now here same way we are going to find the distance between A and C also. Why? Because if we have these two values, then only it is easy to find the hypotenuse. Now here let us see the distance between A and C. For A and C, as usual, we measure from O, origin. What is the distance between O to C? O to C is 6 units. So OC is 6 units. Here for information I am writing here 6. O to C is 6 minus O to A is 3. So it is 6 minus 3. So this value is 3. Earlier one also I am writing the same way. OB is 4 minus this OC is 2. So 4 minus 2 is 2. Here 6 minus 3 is 3. So let us apply Pythagoras theorem for these two, for 2 and 3. See here, this is C, as just now we got here, BC value is 2. So I am writing here 2. AC value is 3. This is 3. Pythagoras theorem says that hypotenuse square means AB square is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, means AC square plus BC square. AC square plus BC square. This is when there is 90 degrees at C. So here let us substitute the values now. We want AB square. So let us write AB square as it is. Now AC square. AC square is 3. So this is 3 square plus this is 2. So this is 2 square. 3 square is 9 plus 2 square is 4. It is 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 is AB square. So we want only AB. AB is under root 13 units. Under root 13 units. Right? This is how we can find the distance between given 2 points. Now let us generalize these values. See how to generalize. Here I am taking A value as in place of 3 comma 2. In place of 3 comma 2. Here I am taking this value as x1 comma y1. In place of B 6 comma 4, I am taking it as x2 comma y2. Right. Now here I am going to find the distance between A and B. So here let us take it out all the other values which are not required for us. So let us remove all the values. Now here you observe, this x1 indicates the corresponding value of the x-axis, means here in place of 3 we can take x1. Clear? Here this y1 indicates corresponding y value of A, in place of 2 we can take this as y1. Now here B, x2 y2, the corresponding value of x means 6 can be replaced with the x2. So now it is x2. The corresponding y value is 4, that can be replaced with its y value, that is y2. Clear? Now here A x1 y1, B x2 y2, their corresponding values are ready. Now we are going to apply Pythagoras theorem for this triangle AB. Let us take this point again C. So for this triangle ABC we are going to apply the Pythagoras theorem to find the distance between A and B. As usual here you see, now I am going to find the distance between A and C first, means AC. For that here I am taking O, help of O. O to C distance, the distance between O and C. C, point C is x2 units far away from O. So here OC is x2. Here I am writing this complete value OC is x2. Clear? OA value O to A, this is x1. X1. Now can you tell me what is the distance between A and C? See here, this value is full x2, this value is x1, then this portion gives us bigger value means x2 minus smaller value means x1. This indicates x2 minus x1. In the same way, O to B, this is O to B, this is y2. So here this complete distance, this is y2 units, right? And here O to C, it indicates y1. So here this O to C indicates y1. Now we need the distance between B and C. For that, this larger value y2 minus smaller value y1, right? Now here we see we have the values of AC x2 minus x1 and BC y2 minus y1. With that data, we are going to draw a right angle triangle here with those values. So you can separate the triangle ABC. Here I am drawing, children, ABC. So here B, here A, here C. Here AC indicates x2 minus x1. This is x2 minus x1. BC indicates y2 minus y1. Y2 minus y1. Now we are going to find AB where 90 degrees is there at C. So let us apply Pythagoras theorem for ABC. So here I am writing by Pythagoras theorem. We can say hypotenuse square means AB square is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides means AC square plus BC square. Now let us substitute the values. AB square we do not know, that is what we need to find. So let us write AB square as it is. Now AC square is x2 minus x1 whole square, because x2 minus x1 is only AC. We want here AC square. So here it is x2 minus x1 whole square plus BC square. BC is y2 minus y1. BC is y2 minus y1. BC square is y2 minus 1 whole square. This is for AB square, but here we want only AB. So let us take square root both the sides. So the square and roots get cancelled. Here this side you will get the square root. So here the distance between 2 points, that is A and B. If A is x1 y1 and B is x2 y2, then the distance between both the points A, B is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root units. So this is how we find the distance between given 2 points. Based on this, we are going to do the exercise problems. Today we see coordinate geometry, that is 7th chapter. In that exercise 7.1, first problem, find the distance between the following pair of points. In the first bit 2, 3 and 4, 1. Here we need to find the distance between these 2 points. So let us take here this point as capital A and this point as capital B. First we write the formula, right? The distance between A x1 comma y1, this is the first point, and B x2 comma y2, this is the second point, is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square under root. This is denoted by AB. AB in the sense distance between the points A and B. This is the formula. Here let us take the first point as A. Here A 2, 3 is the first point. B 4, 1 is the second point. So here let us label them as this as x1, y1. The second point as x2, y2. Clear? In the confusion, don't take x1, x2, y1, y2. You don't take like that, because a point, a coordinate point will have an x coordinate and y coordinate. So there should be x value and then y value. Here also x value, y value. Is it clear? So now here it is x1, y1, x2, y2. Now let us substitute these values in this formula. Now the required distance AB is equal to under root. Here I would like to tell you a small thing you keep in mind. Here x2 minus x1 means 4 minus 2, that is positive value we can take, whereas y2 minus y1 you see 1 minus 3 is minus 2, minus 2 whole square is plus 4. So here I would like to tell you that first you keep the fingers at x1 and x2, whichever is bigger you can take bigger one and smaller one, because anyway you are doing whole square. In that whole square if the negative comes, that is positive only. That's why here better unnecessarily y to write negative, y to convert into positive, we may forget sometimes or we may get confused. So without getting any kind of confusion, what I am saying here, you see, you compare in x1 and x2 which is bigger. For example, here you see 2 and 4, which is bigger? 4 is bigger. So first I am writing here 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 whole square plus, let us come to y1 and y2. You compare these two, 1 and 3. According to the formula, y2 minus y1 means 1 minus 3 should come. But what I say here, anyway you are doing whole square. So it is 1 minus 3 whole square or 3 minus 1 whole square, both are same. 1 minus 3 whole square is minus 2, minus 2 whole square is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2, so 2 square is 4. So finally anyway we are getting the same value. That's why better you take bigger one minus smaller one. So here I am taking 3 minus 1. So here 3 minus 1 whole square. Right? Now here 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 square. 2 square is, let us write 2 square plus 3 minus 1 is 2. So it is 2 square. Right? Here 2 square plus 2 square. 2 square is there 2 times. See here, 2 square is there 2 times. 2 square plus 2 square. 2 square is there 2 times. For your clarification, here I am writing into 2. 2 square is there 2 times. Now here square root is there. It can be splitted for both. For 2 square, 1 root, and 2, 1 root. You see, root a into b. Root a into b can be split as root a into root b. So here square and root get cancelled. Here you will get 2 and this root 2 will be as it is. So it is 2 into root 2 can be written as 2 root 2. So here we can't write centimeters, meters and all. We write here units. So finally, therefore, the distance between A and B, that is AB, is equal to 2 root 2 units is the final answer for